Hello and welcome to this lecture where we are going to implement the a priori algorithm in Orange. To have access to it, you need to click on Add ons and select the associate package and click OK. The package is going to be installed. After the package is installed, we can visualize the new tab Frequent Item Sets and Association Rules components. The first step is to select the datasets. There is one dataset that can be used for association rule, which is the market basket. Double-click. The dataset is going to be downloaded. Let's visualize the data using data table components. We can see that it is a very small dataset just to test the algorithm. It is similar to the intuition lectures. Bread, milk, diapers, beer, eggs, and cola. We can see number 1, which means that the product was bought in the transaction, and the interrogation mark means that the product wasn't bought in the transaction. For example, in the first one, only bread and milk were bought. In the second transaction, bread, diapers, beer, and eggs. There are only 5 instances. We can first visualize the frequent item sets. We just connect the data table to the new component. When we open it, we can see that no frequent item sets have been returned because we need to specify the minimum support. The default value is 30%. Products that appear at least in 30% of the transactions. As this data set is very small, we need to decrease the minimum support, then we can visualize some of the items. You can click this button, so it is going to automatically find the item sets. When you move the component here, see that the result is always the same. We need to double click, and instead of using select data, data to data, it is going to use all the instances of the dataset. And now we can better visualize the results. For example, the minimal support equals to 60%, and it is organized by product. For example, the support of bread is 80%. It appears in 80% of the transactions. Bread with milk, 60%. Bread with diapers, 60%. Then we have the other product. The support of milk, 80%. Milk with diapers. And then the support for diapers, 80%, diapers and beer together, 60%. We can change here to 100%. The result is empty, since there is no product that appears in all transactions. We can decrease the value, and then we have different frequent item sets. So you can use this component to check the most frequent item sets or products that are sold together. Now we can generate the association rules, connect data table to the component. We need to specify here data to data to use all the data of the dataset. Otherwise, only the selected data here will be used. As we can see, there is only one instance selected here, so only this one would be used to generate the rules. open the component. Now we have both parameters, the minimum support and the minimum confidence. Let's decrease the support and also decrease the confidence. Click on Find Rules. We can see here the metrics, the support, the confidence, and there are some other metrics that are used to evaluate the quality of the rules. We can see here the antecedent and the consequent. If milk is equal to 1, then bread is equal to 1. In other words, if milk is bought, then bread is also bought. And we can see here that the confidence of the rule is 75%. If bread, then milk. If diapers, then bread and diapers, and so on. You can filter the rules by the confidence. For example, if we want more confidence, we can increase the value. For example, the minimum confidence is equal to 85%. New rules will be generated. You can also set the support. For example, 80%. Now we can decrease the confidence. No rules have been generated. So now we need to decrease the support. For example, 50% and the confidence 100%. If beer is bought, then diapers is bought too. This is how you can use Orange to generate association rules. You need to play with both parameters until you get the desired results or until you find useful rules. The goal of the algorithm is just to generate the rules. And it is the job of the analyst or the data scientist to evaluate if the rules are interesting and if they can be used in the real world. That's all for this lecture. See you next time.